respected parents, teachers, lovely children. सबसे पहले मैं अजीत सर को और आज के इस प्रातः सभा में जो बच्चों ने हिस्सा लिया, 7G के बच्चे और अन्य सभी शिक्षक शिक्षिकाएं जो इस प्रातः सभा में जुड़े होंगे, उन सभी को बधाई देता हूं। हमारी आजादी की लड़ाई के कुछ हिस्सों को इस मंच से जीवंत कर देना और इतनी अच्छी प्रस्तुति देना really appreciable. Well done, children. While watching, while listening to the beautiful words, and then how music can change those words and bring out the right emotions. I'm sure each one of us, while watching and listening to today's assembly, must have felt somewhere indebted to those who gave us this freedom. You all felt grateful, children? जो अपनी जान से जान देंगे हमारे लिए, एक नहीं कई ऐसे वीर थे. Those who fought for freedom. And then when we got the freedom, it was once again not a happy moment for everyone. Because freedom again came with a great price. And what was that price? Our country was divided. Millions of people had to leave their homes. And they died. Many of them died in the process. Today when we get transferred, when we have to shift our families from one place to another, we face so many difficulties. But then at least we know that we are getting transferred from one place to another. We are going to the place where again a house is waiting for us. So imagine the condition of millions of people who have to leave their homes, the comforts of their homes, without knowing where they are going, without knowing what life has in store for them. So we need to keep these thoughts in our minds when we are relishing the freedom given to us. Freedom comes with responsibilities. And I, as always, try to connect these beautiful themes that are taken up in the assembly with our own lives. Let us introspect and see, both as teachers, as parents, and as children, are we performing our duties properly? The other day I had sent a message to the teachers mentioning just 3 points which I would like to repeat here. The first point was, we are in an institute where one of the objectives is to make our children learn to communicate both in Hindi as well as in English. So as teachers, are we contributing towards it? As teachers, are we communicating with at least each other in English so that when children listen to us, they will emulate us? If you are doing so, it's great. If not, please introspect and bring about those changes that are necessary. Again, as teachers, we are supposed to come to school in proper dresses, proper formal wears. Are we doing that? If yes, it's highly appreciable. If not, bring about certain changes. Because you take this job as an opportunity, as a blessing for you to dress well and help the children to emulate you. And third point that I had raised was about punctuality among the teachers also. We always talk of punctuality for the students, but as teachers, are we punctual? Now punctuality, immediately the thought comes to our mind that we are reaching the school in time, leaving in time. But in between also is very important. When the bell rings, the bell is ringing for both the students and the teachers. As teachers, we may have some work, 1 day or 2 days. If you are involved in certain things, it can be understood. But if not, then it's your duty to report to your classes in time so that you can deliver the lesson which you have worked hard and prepared. You can deliver that lesson in the class within the stipulated time. If you're not reporting to the classes in time, it means you haven't prepared your lessons well. You're just going to the class 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late. The ones who prepare their lessons well will themselves not delay in going to the classes. So it's a call to all the teachers to reflect on at least these 3 issues and bring about changes wherever necessary. Wherever you are performing well, it's already noted and appreciated. Where it is not, please change. And as students, you have to be attentive, you have to be regular. Whatever tasks are being given and teachers are teaching inside the classrooms, listen to them, ask doubts. If you haven't understood, if you ask, your doubts will get cleared. And I'm sure not a single teacher will ever refuse answering your queries. When you're moving in the corridors, move properly. Don't run. Playground is there for you to run, not the corridors. In corridors, you have to walk. When you see your friends doing something wrong, you become your friend's teacher by telling them not to do so. And when you find that your friend is going on committing that error again and again, bring it to the notice of your teachers so that they can be rectified. Be regular in your work. If your teachers have given you tasks, complete them. If maths teacher has not given you homework, still sit at home and practice certain exercises. Because the more you will practice, the better you are going to be. Communicate in English when you're in the school, because this is an opportunity for you to learn. Where can you learn to swim? Where can you learn to swim, children? In the swimming pool. And if you're an expert, maybe in the river. So you have to be in the swimming pool to learn to swim. For learning to communicate in English, the best place for you to do so is your classrooms, is your school. Because at home you may not get that atmosphere. So realize these opportunities. These chances will not come again to you. I always feel happy when little ones come to me and talk to me in English. They are able to communicate. I feel happy. But this I want for all the students, not just for selected few. In a class of 40-50 students, maybe 10-15 of you are able to talk in English. But I want all students in the class to be capable, so that when an outsider comes and talks to you, you are able to communicate both in English and Hindi. If you are having some other mother tongue, bring it to the notice of your teachers. And share those wonderful sentences in your mother tongue also with your friends. And maybe bring it to the assembly also. In assembly also we do that at times. Various languages are brought forth under Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. You need to have that desire to learn the languages. Presently focus on English and Hindi and maybe your mother tongue also. So bring about these changes. As parents, I'm sure you all are cooperating. You all are always involved with your children. It's always a pleasure to see and have you amidst us in these assemblies. Because when you are there, we feel motivated, your children feel motivated, and we want more and more number of parents to join these beautiful assemblies where children put across the themes, through their themes, beautiful things, dances, poems. You come and see the talent of your children. And I'm sure you must be going homes with a lot of pride in your mind and heart that your children are in good hands. So with these words, I leave you today. Have a nice day. Thank you.